Hey guys, welcome back, and welcome if this is your first time on our channel. I'm Yolanda, and here on our channel I like to share the different tips and tricks that we use in order to improve both our physical and mental health. So as a family, we decided to start vlogging our wellness journey, and last week's video was the first of those vlogs, and I do hope that you enjoyed it. And if you didn't see it, go check it out. It's given a lot of insight into not only my journey but my family's journey, particularly like my boys' journeys as well. And continue watching, because at the end of the vlog I will share how much weight, if any, I've lost for the week. So as far as diet goes, I am doing carnivore diet, and my husband is doing it mostly with me. My children are not on carnivore diet, and along with carnivore diet, I also eat OMAD style, which is 1 meal a day, and my children are not doing that either, but you will see how they eat. We shared some meal prepping that they did last week, where they meal prepped their breakfast for the month. So they have frozen burritos and like English muffins. But again, check out that video so you can see more details about that. But I don't want to come on here and act like it's easy to like revamp your whole life and try to make, you know, wellness and healthy way of living a lifestyle. Definitely I have a lot of like aches and pains that makes it hard to push through like the next day. But I do have tools that I can use. I sat back and I was reflecting like, okay, like when you were at your prime, I'm in the groove, doing the darn thing. What were you doing to keep you pushing through daily? And so I'm going to share those tips with you as the vlog progresses. So stay tuned for that. And I'm excited to get back to some things. I don't know why I stopped doing the things, but I'm glad that I'm back at it, because it is helping me to, just like I said, progress and continue to do the work daily. All right, this is our weekly vlog, and welcome to it. I meant to come in here a little bit earlier while y'all were preparing the stuff. Can you tell the vlog what Sunday football? Can you guys tell the vlog about what y'all do on Sundays to prepare for the week?
Oh, we make our like lunches for school.
Y'all make your lunches for school. That's cool. Can you show me and explain what y'all made today? Oh.
Today? Well, I made, oh, that's still this. But what I made was a taco salad.
Can you pull it out? So you prepare the meals. So how many meals do you prepare for the week?
6, so 3 each.
Dick.
Yes. That's my name.
So what you make?
So basically, I mix chicken, bacon, pasta.
I think it was called chicken bacon ranch pasta.
Ranch. My bad.
And we remember it's ranch because you forgot to tell me you needed ranch seasoning, sir. But anyway, let's see what you make.
Flat out.
So that is a serving. So you do 6 servings as well?
Yes. And, you know, 3 for my lovely brother, 3 from me, you know? And we do different containers because I put mine in a thermos.
So Deacon will pre-warm his food and put it in a thermos and take it to school. Romy is able to warm his up when he gets to school. So that's what he does. Yeah. Typically it's either a rice or a pasta meal, as you just saw. His was rice based and his was pasta. We usually use like a whole wheat pasta and brown rice, but this week he used basmati. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, basmati.
Oh, he's using his Spanish accent. Say it again for the people. Say it! Basmati? Basmati? Basmati. Basmati rice. So he's been a little bougie this week. But so not only does it give them like nutritious meals and good meals, so they don't have to eat those meals from school, but it also has given them life skills that they need. So they are very capable. As I said, I just came down. I missed the whole session. They're very capable of cooking their entire meals and it being nutritious and delicious. Ding! Ding. So it is Sunday, so that means it's rest day, so there's no workouts to show you, but I will show you our meals. So me, Carnivore, OMAD. So it's tracking my face right now. I will be having turkey wings and a turkey leg. Well, a turkey wing and a turkey leg. Y'all see they're massive. So that won't guarantee that I will actually eat it all, but that is what's on the menu for me tonight. And then for the boys, we have chicken thighs and vegetables. So that's what the boys will be eating for the night. Now, typically, that is what their meals is. A protein, well, that's what their dinner is. A protein and just vegetable. Because they get their carbs during lunchtime and a minimal amount in breakfast. Because, well, one boy uses low-carb tortillas. The other one is having an English muffin. So they get their carbs earlier in the day. And then at the evening time, limited or basically no carbs. So that is that. And dinner is served for tonight.
That right there? Beautiful.
Hey guys, it's Thursday, but I wanted to come in and check in with you guys because I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I'm not sure if you remember or if I shared with you guys that sometimes I sub, so maybe once or twice, 3 times a week, just depends. And if you're familiar with any school setting, you know germs run rapid at schools. But anywho, I must have picked up something earlier this week, like Monday when I was subbing, because I haven't been feeling well. And the hubby has been holding it down. But anywho, I'm starting to feel better. I just got up and got myself together. Took a nice long bath to help with like the body aches. Because you know when you come out of it, you're still like achy and anyway, exhausted, and my face needed some moisture, hence why I'm so oily. So I had to do my face routine, but anyway, I digress. The hubby been holding it down, and as you know, this is our family channel, and my family and I continue to eat healthy. And although all of our eating healthies look a little different, that's why we're sharing it in this format. We had a neighbor offer us some tomato plants. Neither one of us claimed to have like a green thumb, so we were just like, we'll see what happens. And it turned into like 4 big old plants, and tomatoes are bountiful around here. And so he had a large harvest and wanted to make some tomato soup, and I was like, well, it was his first time making it, you know, from scratch or whatever. And so I was like, well, maybe share it with the vlog. And he did. I haven't looked at the footage. So anywho, this is probably, I can't remember if it's like Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday that he made the soup. So after me, you'll see the hubby making soup. I did tell you guys that this week I wanted to share with you guys a couple of things that I've used when I was at my optimal, you know, healthy journey. Like everything was clicking, and I wanted to, and I still am going to share it with you, likely tomorrow, which will Friday, probably Friday and Saturday. So stay tuned for that. I'll give you a hint. And anyway, on to hubby and the tomato soup. No, yeah, the tomato soup was mostly for the boys. I haven't even tasted it. It's not carnivore.
We have a lot of tomatoes going on around here. So the ideal is to figure out what we can do with it. So I'm thinking we're probably gonna make a little tomato soup. But first, we have to take the fresh tomatoes and turn them into crushed tomatoes. So I guess I'm gonna walk through the process of how I would do that. So these are the tomatoes. It's a lot of them. So we're gonna go over here and dice them up a little bit, and then we're gonna start this process off. I have my salt and a little bit of basil. I have my measuring cup, and I have all my tomatoes here. So we're supposed to get about 16 cups of diced tomatoes. It might not be that much, but we'll see what we get to. I'm gonna use all the tomatoes I have in this bowl today. I'm gonna wash them. I'm gonna make sure none are bad, none look nasty. I'm gonna pull off the stems and I'm gonna give them a good rinse and a good washing. So let's do it. And we're gonna start cutting our tomatoes. So somewhere around about 1-inch chops. You know, doesn't have to be super neat because it's all gonna get slow cooked and pulverized at the end with the immersion blender. Next step is to allow the tomatoes to come to a simmer with the lid on. Once it gets to a good simmer, we're gonna turn it on to low and let it cook low as you can go for probably about 45 minutes to 60 minutes. And then, you know, at that point, we'll be ready to do our pulverizing. We're gonna also add the seasoning. Can't forget to put the seasoning in. The seasoning, again, is just a little bit of salt, a little bit of basil, no water in there. They're just gonna slow cook and they're gonna become nice and pliable to be our crushed tomatoes. Tomatoes have been crushed, they have been pulverized, and we are ready to let it cool down, and they can be used as crushed tomatoes. We're back for part 2 of the epic tomato soup recipe. Here's our 48 ounces of crushed tomatoes from our very own homegrown tomatoes, 2 cups of chicken broth, 3 minced garlic, half a teaspoon of black pepper, a 1/3 cup of grated Parmesan, 4 tablespoons of butter, 1 tablespoon of sugar. This here's our big old yellow onion that we've diced up. This is a 1/3 cup of heavy whipping cream, and this is basil. Now we're using ground basil. You can use fresh. Fresh is always better, but for now, for this purpose, we're going to use ground. So if you're using ground, don't use as much. So these are all our ingredients for our tomato soup. Let's get into that soup. We've added our butter, our onions. We sauteed them. We've also added our crushed tomatoes. We've added pepper, the basil, the sugar. And now we're letting all that gonna come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, we'll put a lid on it, partially cover, and let it slow cook a little bit. But so far, it's looking pretty good. It's smelling very aromatic and herbaceous. It's gonna be good, I'm telling you. So now we got everything in there. We done pulverized it with the immersion blender. We just put the heavy cream and the Parmesan in there. We're just gonna let it slow cook a little bit longer. Tell us about that tomato soup.
Yo, this is the best tomato soup I ever had. I'm the guy that don't like tomatoes though. This right here, my pops hooked it up. No, I'm gonna lie. Dip it on in there. Oh, God, so good.
So, how's that tomato soup?
It's good. You know, it's so good I could do this. Compliments to the chef.
In the crowd, in the club, at the bar, yo, what's up? I saw you cross the room, yeah, glowing in the moonlight. I don't know where you've been, but I'm glad that you're here. Gonna take you by the hand and lead you to the dance floor. Girl, it's our time, just you and I. Don't run.
All right, so I'm transitioning from the shaky board or the vibration plate to my walking pad. Quick reminder, vibration plate is not for me. I don't think of it as a weight loss tool in particular. I do use it for more so like lymphatic, keeping my lymphatic system moving, warming myself up for workouts, recouping from a workout. Like, it really helps with my muscle tension and all of that. So I love the shaky board. But let's talk about the Oura Ring. The Oura Ring is one of those tools I was telling you guys about. When I would be consistently using the Oura Ring, which is a tracker. Tracks your steps, tracks your sleep. You can also put in the workouts that you're doing. It tracks your heart rate, it tracks your resting heart rate, like it tracks a ton of things. And when I was consistently wearing it, it was helpful because it's just another way of keeping yourself accountable. I am a numbers girl, so to see the numbers, I think my board is about to shake again. But anyway, I'm a numbers girl, so to see the numbers really helps keep me focused. So I don't know why I stopped wearing it. I feel like it may have been like my hands were swollen and so it didn't fit properly. So because you really need it to fit snugly. So if it already fits snug and then you have like a day where your hands are swollen, then you're not getting this ring on. So but if you don't have that problem with like swelling, then you should be fine. Anyway, so back on my Oura Ring, I'm going to use it to kind of first just see how many steps I'm getting on average nowadays, and then motivate myself to increase the number, increase that average. So whether it's, you know, let's add another 1,000 or 500 steps and just slowly increasing it until, you know, I'm at a optimal level, like a 10,000 steps, which I know I'm not getting now. Oh, I knew I was gonna do that. My foot was on the vibration plate. Why just move my foot? But anyway, we cut it off. So, what else I was about to tell you guys? Oh, I'm about to get on the walking pad, which is back there. You see my hookahs are on there. How do you say it? Is it hookahs? Hookahs? Somebody. My shoes are on there ready for me to go. And I am incorporating walking every other day. So I'm trying to make sure to add cardio on my lift days. So on the days I'm lifting with Deacon in the afternoons, in the mornings, I'm walking. And most likely it'll be on the walking pad because outside just isn't my jam. Like today it's sprinkling. It makes things be inconsistent. There's loose dogs. I'm not trying to fool with them, nor am I trying to fool with people or traffic or uneven walkways. Like, I'd rather be on a walking pad in my house. And I know there's big proponents of walking outside, I get it. I know the vitamin C is great for you, being outdoors is great for you, but I do that on my swing in my backyard or my rocking chair in my front yard. So for now, we're using a walking pad. And as you can see, I didn't even address the fact that I haven't been feeling well. I'm feeling much better today. Yesterday, I felt better. I just took that day to just kind of ease back into life, like slowly doing things. So, but this walk will be a slow one. None of mine are super fast. I'm not going to lie about it. But this will probably be at like a 2.2 miles per hour for about 30 to 45 minutes. We'll see how it goes.
She wanted me to speak for her. Do it right. We got all night. I'll take you so high. Yeah. Baby, let me love you. Let me love you. Baby, let me love you.
Pushed myself a little bit. I went to 33 minutes. I was like, you gotta do 30. And then when I got there, I was like, can we get to 45? And 3 minutes later, my body was like, nah. Remember last week I shared that I was going to be doing carnivore 90% of the time. So that means 10% of the month I will have a flex day. And today is one of those days. It is date night. So I'll try to take you guys with us. The hubby and I are just going to, not just, the hubby and I are going to a tapas place. And it should be cute. Should be fun. Definitely won't be 100% carnivore. So this is my life. Welcome to it. All right. The hubby's waiting on me. I gotta go. Look at me in my day. It's a video. You gotta talk.
Date night, baby.
Hey,
I'm excited.
hey.
Come on, girl. Yeah, I've loved you so long. Give my heart, give my soul. We shared our hopes and dreams. Yeah, you were my everything, and I don't have to change. We can make it through the rain.
I just finished lifting with Deacon, and I thought this was the perfect opportunity to tell you the other thing that I tweaked in my plans. To give you a hint, it fits in this bag. And in order for me to use it, I do need to put on, I did not work out in this, but I have specific outfits that I use this thing for. And it is like loungewear. So it's long sleeves, it's long pants, and I need to add some socks because I need socks. Because otherwise it gets a little toasty and I might burn myself. So I think that's enough suspense built, right? So when I was at my optimal level, because remember that's what we're trying to recapture, my optimal level, what was I doing, you know, and all of the things. Well, I was actually working out at what's called Hot Works in a sauna. Now, my Hot Works location ended up not being the best fit for me, so I did cancel that membership, but I did enjoy working out in the sauna because I never felt really sore afterwards, even though I would be pushing it and sweating and doing all the things from riding bikes to rowing to doing Pilates, all kinds of things in the sauna. But my body never felt the soreness because I was in the sauna. So to recreate that, I have made a purchase, and it is a sauna blanket. And I want to share that with you guys now. I'll get some more close-ups of the things that I'm talking about, but I do have it laid out on the floor right behind me. Some people lay it in their beds. I even have a chase lounge that I have tried putting it on before, but it tends to slide and my feet starts pressing against the bottom, so the floor was the best solution. But although I don't lay it just flat on the floor, I do have a pillow up under my head, which I put the towel that came along with it on the pillow to catch the sweat. And then I have 2 pillows that I put under my feet so that my legs are raised, so that my back is like flat on the floor, so I'm not uncomfortable laying on the floor. So that's a tip if you want to use it. But also inside of it, I have this foil blanket inside of it to catch the sweat. So I probably use one of these like once a week and throw it away and then put a new one in there to catch the sweat. And it also acts as another like layer of heat. It's also sometimes called an emergency blanket. So like if you keep one of these in your car and it's like cold in the wintertime, you can just wrap up in it. So it kind of generates heat on its own, but coupled with the sauna blanket, takes it to a whole nother level. As far as the temperature settings go, it goes up to 185 degrees and you can set it for up to 60 minutes. So I don't do the max. I do it at like, on the controller itself, it doesn't say the degrees. It's just like 1 through 6. And I usually keep it at 5. So I'm not at 185. I'm probably around 165, maybe. I put it on setting 5 for 60 minutes, but I try to stay in there for a minimum of 30 minutes. As you can see, up there is my TV. So I'm laying on the ground and just watching a show while I sweat after my workout. So let's make this very clear. I am not using the sauna blanket to lose weight. I'm using it to recoup from my exercise so that I am able to do it again the next day. And that in turn will cause me to lose weight. Well, that's it about the sauna blanket. Unless you have any questions, I'll feel free to put them down below and I'll answer whatever questions that I can. And I'm about to hop into it because I smell dinner cooking and I need to get my sauna on and showered and ready to eat. All right, I'll show you what was for dinner tonight. All right, guys, it's the end of the vlog and I just wanted to put my weight loss for the week and just thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it motivates you, encourages you, entertains you, and most of all, I just hope that you're having an amazing day and continue to have an amazing week. And we'll see you next time. All right, guys, bye.